Hello bestie, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today we're talking about hygiene. So this is beneficial to both men and women, but mostly to women. Some of the things may not apply to men, but hey, you may help your lady or your sister or your friend with this information. So let's get to it. On 5 ways on how you can elevate your hygiene this year. The first one is on how you clean your body. So this applies to both men and women. And the first one you start off with is on how do you clean your number one. Okay, for ladies it's your vagina, for the men it's on your gray area. Okay, so first for ladies, I read somewhere and I saw some ladies commenting that they just let water run through. So how do you let water just run through? You have to use a cloth, and this is where now the difference comes in how you wash yourself. For people who don't use a cloth, that's a whole other issue. But if you do, the cloth that you use to wash your whole body is not the same cloth that you use to wash your number one and your number two area. That has to be a different cloth for you to remain with a clean body that doesn't give out any odor. Okay, I will attach a video up there of a very detailed video that I saw a doctor explain on how to wash yourself as a lady in that video. However, I will contradict one point she said out of my own experience, that when you're using even unscented soap on your body in your number one area, sometimes it may alter with the pH of your body, which leads to your body discharge that end up having some smell in them, which is not the ordinary smell that your body gives. So your number one is not supposed to smell like flowers. It's supposed to smell like, it's supposed to have its natural scent. Okay, so I have noticed that some soap can cause a difference in the pH in that area. So the cloth that you use to wash your number one area, you don't have to use soap. You just have to use some lukewarm to warm water. Okay, not too hot and also not cold, to clean that area. And you don't have to use some soap. You just have to clean it well, and it will always have its natural scent. Now to the number two, this part you have to use soap, unscented soap. You have to use soap and wash it well, and also run water through that. You can't rely on using tissue and just letting water run through it when you're showering. Okay, I've seen many people bring that up, and I'm always like, what do you mean? Okay, because when you come from a Muslim populated area, you already know that they normally have bidets in their bathrooms or in their washrooms, but that is not the case in most of our homes. So you either improvise by getting a bottle. To all you need is water. So however you get water on your hands to clean yourself, that's all you need. You don't need a bidet in your house. You just need to have some sort of something that can hold water to wash yourself when you're using the washrooms. How do you go about that? Please research, and if you need more help, there is more information online. I'm not going to demonstrate that on this video. I'm just letting you know on how can you improve your health. And once you're able to wash your number two with soap and clean water, and wash your number one and just ensure that it is clean, then you're elevating your hygiene to a next level by just doing that. The second thing that I see most people don't do is clean your ears. Your ears have hairs that trap dust when you're walking around, and if you never clean your ears, then that just starts forming some brown thing that keep forming in your ears. And I have a bad habit whereby if someone is sitting next to me, if I tell someone, I end up looking at their ears. I don't know why, but that's what I do. And I kind of notice clean ears and dirty ears. So you have to do that. The second thing you have to do is clean this area of the ears, the back of your ears. So for most, this applies to ladies who don't wash their hair regularly, because as men wash their hair, I tend to think that they tend to touch on those areas, right? They tend to go around their ears while they're washing their hair. But for girls, that may not be the case. So every time you're washing yourself with that cloth that you use to wash your face, run through the back of your ears and also wash the inside of your ears. Just rub it in to make sure that you take that. Once in a while, you have to swab. Okay, swabbing is not the best, it's not the healthiest, but find a way to clean the inside of your ears. But once in a while, or every time you wash your body ensure that you're wiping the oil inside of your ear and the back of your ear. That ensures that your health is good, okay? Your hygiene is on the next level. The other thing you have to do is clean your nose, okay? No one wants to be talking to you and then they can see some things hanging in your nose. If you have a flu, please cover yourself until that is done. Just ensure your nose is clean. And besides that is your mouth. Please use a toothpaste. If you know you have a mouth either odor or something of the sort, consult a dentist. If that is not the case, buy yourself a mouthwash, okay? All cases can be handled if they are treated and if they are addressed soon enough, okay? The other thing is your armpits. For one, I suffer from this because my armpits are like a waterfall. I sweat so much, so I have to ensure that my armpit area is always clean, and I have to use a roll-on after shower. So you have to ensure that your armpits are well cleaned and use a roll-on. If you don't use cologne, if you don't use strong perfumes, that's okay. Just use a mild roll-on just to ensure that that area is clean and it smells nice, okay? Another thing most people don't do is clean their belly button. I don't know why. I don't know why people are in crop tops with dirty belly buttons, okay? You have to take a soft, either a cotton swab, water it, or just put it in spirit and then just swab your belly button, ensuring that you're covering all the areas. Don't irritate it, just go smoothly and ensure that you take off all the dirt in that area. Some people say that when they do that, they bleed out. So you have to be delicate with that area. If you can do it, go to someone who can, professional who can do that, clean that for you, okay? Any part of your body that has a folding on it, it means that there is some sweat that can be trapped under that. So you have to ensure that you wash that area, and also your neck, okay? You have sweat dripping from your hair down to your neck. And if you don't wash your neck well, then you start forming some whitish things or just forming some weird coloring on your neck. So you have to ensure that you clean that and you clean that well, okay? The second way on how you can elevate your hygiene as a lady today is by washing your hair. Please, ladies, you can't go for a whole month, 2 months, 3 months without washing your hair. That's a hazard, okay? That's a health hazard right there. If your hair is plaited or not, you have to wash it at least after a week or 2 weeks at maximum, okay? So if your hair is plaited, what you do is just pour some shampoo on your hair and just rub it smoothly without tearing up your hair, and just rub through your hair, ensuring all the oil that is trapped in your hair is washed off, and then you can apply some more, okay? You don't have to keep layering oils or sprays on your hair and then it starts stinking. I can tell you from experience, I've had some ladies that made me feel like throwing up because their hair was stinking, okay? So you have to learn to wash your hair, okay? Whether plaited or not, please wash your hair. And also use oils, because some people have some hair odors, like their natural scent of their hair, which doesn't smell well. So you also have to be careful about the products that you use on your hair, and just ensure wash it regularly, okay? No one cares to see your hair put together if it's smelling, okay? Please wash your hair. The second thing that I don't think we should be talking about, it's about your clothes, your shoes, hygiene. I don't know why we are repeating our clothes, but maybe it's because you don't have enough to go around a whole week. What you can do is, why don't you wear it and then clean it and then wear it? You can clean it and then wait for it to dry and then wear it again. Repeating the same clothes, layering sweat after sweat, is what keeps you stinking around people, okay? So please stop repeating clothes that you've already worn. Shoes, this is a no-no. If you have to repeat a shoe, ensure that it is wiped inside and out. And please don't repeat the same sock. Why are you doing that to us? Why are you doing that to us? That's a hazard. Please don't do that, okay? The fourth thing is about layer something on your body, okay? If you know you have a strong sweat scent is it a scent or is it a smell at this point? Like, if you know you have very strong sweat smell, please put some cologne, put some roll-on or some perfume, okay? Layer something on your body. If it's a body mist, please do so, okay? Many people don't like putting on so much, so a roll-on will go a long way to just ensure that we don't feel the smell of your sweat, okay? You could be sweating, we could see the watery thing, but there is no smell coming out of it because you've already taken care of that. So the best way to elevate that is use the right roll-on for yourself, the right cologne for yourself. So it's up to you to decide what works for you, what works for your body. There's no one that works for all, okay? And the last thing, this addresses ladies. How do you dispose your used pads? I can tell you for a fact, I've seen the most disgusting things in homes, in public places. So this is just not in public toilets, okay? This is even in people's homes. How you dispose your pad matters a lot. Don't just wrap it around and just throw it. No one wants to see what came out of your body. We respect. There is no shame in periods. There is no shame in a lady being in a monthly PMs. Please dispose your pads in a respectful way. Don't go disgusting people around just because it's okay. We accept, we respect our bodies as ladies, okay? Once you wrap your used pad with the same wrapping that was there before, please get either magazine, whatever sort of paper you can come across, wrap it again on top of that and dispose it well. No one wants to see that, ladies. No one really wants to. If it's in your home, we don't want to come to your bins and start seeing things. You know, we don't want to see that. Don't disgust us. It's okay. There is no shame in periods, but please, can you watch out on how you dispose your pads? That goes to also tell people how is your hygiene. How do you respect your body? Okay? How do you respect the people that you live with, that you live around, you know? Like in the city where I live, there are normally some people who come around to pick garbage and go to dispose it. Now imagine such, and most of them are men, really. Men having to go through your pads for them to sort them out, for them to throw them out. Why are you doing that to someone? Why are you doing that to someone? So take care of how you dispose your pads. I hope this video was helpful. I hope through this information, you will be able to elevate your hygiene to the next level. If that is the case, do give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel. And as always, remember, love starts from within, and you can never give off something to the world that you don't have in yourself, okay? So you have to possess it for you to give up to someone else. I'll see you in my next video.